Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your MLB baseball preview and predictions for a Saturday, September 18th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your day. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are watching on a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by bullpenpicks.com. Anybody can play, anybody can join. Sign up today. Follow the top scores each and every day right here at bullpenpicks.com. Once you're logged in, go to top scores, and here are the top players you want to follow. Eddie O from Montreal is at 955. The Terminator, Kevin, at 830. And there's Acurdog sitting in third place at 820. And folks, those are your top scores today at bullpenpicks.com. All right, let's get to the action here today for a Saturday, September 18th. We're going to kick it off in the Bronx between the Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Now, New York winning last night 8-0 against the Tribe. And Aaron Savali going to toe the rubber against Louis Gill today of the New York Yankees. And the bookmakers like the Yankees as a 177 favorite. The over-under is set at 9.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with the Yankees here, 5.04 to 3.67. The over-under at 8.71. The last four games for the Yankees have gone under the total. Boston winning 7-1 last night against the Baltimore Orioles. Zach Lauder going today for Baltimore against Nick Pivetta of the Boston Red Sox. The computer pick based on 50 previous games in the database. Gonna lean with Boston, 6.08, 5.97. The over-under at 12.05. Looking at Baltimore's last four games have gone under the total, and the Red Sox on a 3-game win streak. LA taking on the Reds. Cincinnati winning last night 3-1 against Walker Buehler's day off. And now you got them as a underdog at home. Minus 177 is the price here on the Dodgers. The over-under is set at 8.5. Sonny Gray against Max Scherzer. 1.34 to 1, so low scoring affair. 2.34 is the accumulated total, but it's only on 4 previous games, and the last 2 games for Cincinnati have gone under the total. Blue Jays losing last night. They were the only ones to lose between the Yankees, Red Sox, and the Toronto Blue Jays, who are vying for those 2 spots in the wild card position. So it's going to be a great race in the month of September, but can't be losing those games in September, especially now in the next 2 weeks. We're going to see who's going to go to the playoffs. The Blue Jays sending Steven Matz against the tall lefty Bailey Ober of the Minnesota Twins. And looking at the computer pick here, going to lean with the Blue Jays today. First pitch is at 3:07, 4.26, 4.07. The over-under at 8.33. The last 3 games for Minnesota have gone over the total. Colorado taking on the Washington Nationals. Kyle Freeland going up against Patrick Corbin. We like the Rockies in this one. 5.27 to 4.6. The over-under is set at 9.92. Colorado's last 4 games have been a win. Detroit taking on the Rays. 7-4 victory last night for Tampa Bay. Ryan Yarbrough going up against Tarek Skubal today of the Detroit Tigers. And we do like the Rays in this one. 5.65 to 4.1. The over-under at 9.81. Tampa Bay now on a 2-game win streak. Miami taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates winning a close one last night, 2-1 against Elisei Hernandez and the Marlins. Now the Marlins are going to send Edward Cabrera to the hill today against Bryce Wilson of the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we do like Miami to bounce back in this one. 4.8 to 4.3, the over-under at 9.26. And looking at Pittsburgh's last 2 games have gone under the total. And looking also at the record for the Miami Marlins, chances of winning 62% compared to 48% for the Bucks. White Sox taking on the Texas Rangers. White Sox winning 8-0 last night against Taylor Hearn and the Texas Rangers. Now today, Lance Lynn is going to go up against Spencer Howard of the Texas Rangers. We do like the White Sox in this one. 4.47, 2.46, the over-under at 6.93. 82% chance of winning for Texas. That's because they're on a 3-game losing streak. And for the White Sox on the year, 84-63. Houston winning a close one in late innings last night, 4-3 against Arizona. Lance McCullers Jr. going up against Humberto Castellanos today of the D-backs. And the bookmakers got a big high price tag here on Houston. Minus 248, the over-under set at 9.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with Houston, 4.08, 3.77, the over-under at 7.85. Arizona now on a 4-game losing streak, while the Stros are riding a 3-game high. Seattle taking on the Kansas City Royals. We got the Mariners winning this one, 5.9 to 3. The over-under at 8.94. Looking at the line here is basically a pick 'em at minus 111. Yusei Kikuchi going up against Chris Bubich today of the Kansas City Royals. And the Royals on a 3-game slide right now. And for the Seattle Mariners, they do have a 56% chance of winning according to the law of average theory here at the Raymond Report. Chicago taking on the Brew Crew. Milwaukee a 272 favorite. The over-under set at 9. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with the pitcher that had a no-hitter in his last start, Corbin Burns against Justin Steele. 5.3 to 4.7, the over-under at 10.07. Looking when Burns starts for the Brew Crew, they are 17-8. And on the year, Milwaukee's 1957, and Chicago now riding a 3-game slide. Philadelphia taking on the New York Mets. We got the Phillies winning it here. Pretty close one. 4.32 to 4.26, the over-under at 8.58. Carlos Carrasco going up against Aaron Nola of the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies winning last night 4-3, and they're now on a 3-game win streak. You got San Diego taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals winning big last night 8-2 against Vince Velasquez and the Padres. And looking at today's starting pitcher for the San Diego Padres, you got Yu Darvish going up against the old veteran Adam Wainwright of the St. Louis Cardinals. 4.26 for San Diego, 4.05 for the Cardinals. The over-under to land on 8.31, so it does like it to go over the total. However, your Kogo is at 26%. Kogo is the percentage play, and it also stands for chance of game going over the total. All right, big win last night for the Giants against the Atlanta Braves. It was a 6-5 final. Now the Giants a 162 favorite today. Alex Wood going up against the old veteran Charlie Morton. And in the last 10 games, when Charlie Morton goes against the Giants, the under is 8-2 to the under. So keep an eye out on that. Atlanta on a 3-game losing streak. The last 3 for San Francisco have gone over the total, and we do like the Giants in this one. 3.38 to 3.05. The over-under at 6.43. The total in this game is at 8. Halos taking on the Oakland A's. Now the LA Angels are going to send Jose Suarez up against Dalton Jeffries of the Oakland Athletics. Oakland a 130 favorite in this one. They have a 23% chance of winning according to the Raymond Report Law of Average Theory. Oakland's on a 3-game win streak, and the computer pick out of 60 previous simulated games in the database. Going to lean with Oakland, 5.21, 3.66. The over-under to land on 8.87. And those are your computer picks here today for a Saturday, September 18th. All right, let's get to some of those stats and trends from our 80% club. Let's see if we have any trends or your friends here today. And like I was telling you guys, Charlie Morton as an underdog against San Francisco, 8-2 to the under. Max Scherzer's team, when they're a plus 160 to 180, he's 8-2. And the New York Yankees, last 10 games at home against Cleveland, they're 8-2 straight up. If you like the over today in Tampa Bay, look at this. The Rays, when they're a home team the last 2 years after a non-division game, coming off a home win as a favorite, and that win was against an American Central Division opponent, 13-1-2 to the over. And when the Padres, last 2 years, are a road team before a conference game, coming off a right-handed pitcher, and they were coming off a road loss as an underdog, 111-1 to the under. So pretty interesting stat right there. And for the Brew Crew, let me see here. On a home team on a Saturday versus National Central Division opponent, coming off a win versus the same Central opponent, and they allowed 5 runs or more against. 12-2 to the over, so some interesting stats right there. And if you do like Minnesota as an underdog today with Bailey Ober, the Twinkies as a road team when the total is 9.5 to 10 before a conference game, and they scored 7 or more runs for in the last game, and they're coming off a left-handed pitcher, which they are with the Hyun-Jin Ryu. They are 8-2 today, so you know what, Minnesota could be a nice little underdog play here today. And, a lot of pressure on these teams. Yeah, Blue Jays are a young team, and, the Yankees are pretty senior, and Alex Cora looking to get the Red Sox back on track, right? Here's a couple of more trends for you here, folks. We got the Yankees as a 160-180 home favorite when the total's 9.5. The last 4 years, the under is 2-11. Chicago as a away favorite in September before a non-division game. Look at this. 25-1 to the under. And when the LA Dodgers are 160-180 road favorite during Saturday games after a non-division game, 13-2 straight up. And let me see if I got any other good ones here for you. We'll finish with this one. Let me get another good one for you right here. Yankees, Houston. We'll go with this one. Miami. When Miami's a favorite the last 2 years, and they're 3-4 in the last 7 games, and you look at it through the cycles. So when Miami is 3-4 in the last 7 game cycles, they are 10-2 in their next game. So if you believe in cycles, that's a good little play there on the Miami Marlins. All right, there you have it. That is the Raymond Report today for a Saturday, September 18th. Hopefully these picks pan out for you. And again, if you want to get my selections for free, I went 9-6 yesterday. Go to bullpenpicks.com, go to most followed, and then once you hit the most followed, you're going to see a Expos logo right here, Ron Raymond. Click on follow my picks, and then go to your following page right here, the link, and then you'll get my selections for free each and every day right here at bullpenpicks.com. All All right, folks, in the meantime, have yourself a great rest of your day. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report.